Hey, what's going on, y'all? Google has finally came out and announced and actually showcased that brand new operating system they're working on. It's called Google Chrome OS. And this is the operating system they've been working on quite a while here, and they finally unveiled it today, or at the time when I shot this video. And so what it is it's basically just like Google Chrome, the browser. That's what it is, kind of like a modified version of that. So if you ever use Google Chrome for your as your internet browser, that's what the entire operating system is, and it only uses web applications. So that's one thing, you have to be actually connected to the internet to be using this operating system. But it only uses web applications. You can't download an application on it. It still though uses the familiar and pretty good tab interface that Google Chrome actually uses. I really like that interface. So it does use that interface, and so it is very lightweight. It is very fast to boot up. It boots up in just a matter of seconds, maybe 3 or 4 seconds, and it shuts down just as fast. And that really provides you, if you're really trying to get on the go, boom, get on the internet and get straight forward to it. It works very well as that. Now, a couple of things, a couple of little notes to know about that is it doesn't install on your traditional hard drive. It only installs on the solid state storage on SSD. So that chops out a big percentage of people who can even install this operating system on their computer. Plus, also the device or the computer has to be Google certified. So it's only going to be from a list of devices that Google says you can actually run Chrome on. But the good thing is that it's going to be open source. So anything that's open source, there's always somebody out there that's going to figure out to have this thing working. They're going to figure out a way to have it working on all computers. And they can figure out a way probably to have me be able to boot it up in VMware Fusion or Boot Camp on my Mac or something like that. And that's kind of what in a nutshell it is. Google Chrome is really just Google Chrome the browser, modified a little bit, but using it as your operating system. Now, let me get to my opinion on it. I don't see this really taking off as far as everybody's going to be a must-need download. I really think this is really going over a very small percentage of people who use netbooks for what they are, netbooks, not just cheap computers. They're using it for a computer that they can just pull out of their backpack. They need to check the email or do something real fast, and just that's only internet only. Pull out that netbook, get on there, do what you need to do, close it, and go. I think it's really going to be towards that majority of people, not for 85–90% of everybody else out there who's not going to be wanting to install this as your main operating system, because you can't. It's really limited. It's kind of like going back, taking a step back forward. Now, taking a step back instead of forward. I see where Google is kind of aimed about this, because there are a lot of nice, good web applications actually coming out these days, and in the future, even though like iLife and all that stuff with Apple is going to be going to the web as well, I just don't see that really taking off for another couple of years, maybe even 3 years. And even at that point, it's still going to be a lot of things that you just need to actually be on your computer as far as power, gaming, a lot of different stuff. So I think the Google operating system is a very nice, neat idea. It looks clean cut interface like Google always does. I just don't see it being very practical for a lot of people out there. So that's just my first take on this. It's not due out for at least another year to even be launched. And then the beta is kind of still a little ways off. It is going to be free, so that's another good thing. Free and open source is always good for a lot of people. But definitely we'll keep an eye on this. But leave a comment or a video response. I'm really interested to see what y'all think about it. Is it going to be something that you're going to replace as your primary operating system, or you think? Or do you think it's good in general? Or what things do you think about it? So go ahead and leave a comment or video response to this video. But this has been Soldier Knows Best here, and I will catch you later. Peace.